EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go from Houston. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
All right. 18. What's up? Robin. Look the hot.
On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Malachi starts there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
They'll break the huddle.
Line.
It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked by Malachi Starks. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Uno Mars, swap, mother swap. Hey, south.
On first down, it's Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Jacob Howling, the intended receiver.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And it'll be 2nd down.
What's that? What? 18. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Texans first down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
19 Texans.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in! Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Houston. His 4th TD grab of the season.
This kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and he just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
at their own 26-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Ravens.
On play action, here's Jackson. On a throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
No chance at all. He'll go down. That is Keely Ringo, former Georgia Bulldog, in on the corner blitz to make the play.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
13.
Third and long for Jackson. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
90 Texas. Oh, hey. 18.
His drive will start on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
118. What's that? Look the hot. Hey, uno.
Stroud to throw. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Look the hot. Oh, hey. Hey, uno more. Swap. Another swap.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Knoll. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Stroud. He'll get this out to his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up.
What's that? 118. What's that?
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Here we go, let's go. 118. Switch.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A second down throw for Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Tony.
Stroud. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 31 yards.
And goal to go.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Here's Stroud. And that is on in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Houston. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And the ball. Out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
On third down, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's caught! A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 61 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the Texans' 12-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. 18, that's it, that's it.
Off the play fake, here's Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's right. 18, that's it.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He's got his big tight end, Schultz. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
24 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Red. 18, that's it. Get out.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Rolling right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
DC, ready? No, we changed it.
A first down throw for Jackson. Moving to his right. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Oh, right. 18.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he will go all the way. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Ravens 14. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Justice Hill to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. And he will score. Tiz Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll send Flowers in motion. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, ready? 18. That's it.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go. Tony.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds. 0-0 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 39 yards. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. They'll push forward here down to about the 27. Tackle there by Will Anderson. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third, they need 8.
It's not 13. Hey! Ozzy! Sit up!
In motion comes Andrews.
Sit up!
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and goal, Baltimore.
180! Sit up! 180! 13. Sit up!
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
Here we go! 18 Cardinal! Let go!
Now this looks like a design run. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
Onward.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal.
180! That's it!
Henry is in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
On is Luke to add the extra point.
Luke on for the extra point.
His kick is good, and the Ravens go up by 3. It's 27-24.
Texans 24.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7th, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
How is it? 118. What's that?
On play action, Stroud. Throw left side, finds Dell. And he'll be out of bounds. On the other side of midfield at the 45.
And the
That
Texans
catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Onward.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He's got his man, complete to Dell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
27 yards.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Here's Stroud. And he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
One. You.
Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down, Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker, and it'll be third down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Third and long for Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. Will Anderson. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. Here's Noel, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
South.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Brenton Simpson in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on second down. Stroud. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Ravens 27.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes Hill on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Healy Ringo on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. That's down the field and taken in by Gregson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raven first down.
First down, Baltimore.
That's Jones on the move. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. In motion goes Likely. This is Henry. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get about 5.
Henry on the carry. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches.
Hey, middle.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Henry tries to bull his way in. Good blocking, and he's in. Derek Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That is his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Here we go, let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, taken in by Knowles. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Texas. 18. What's that?
Now, Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's first and 10.
24-yard line.
Here we go. Two-jet.
Stroud going to set up the throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He works free, right side. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
First down and goal.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
118. That's it. Hey, uno Mars. Buggy.
Throwing is Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
On the quick, right?
To throw, it's Stroud. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz.
It's now third
and now it's
goal.
third and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now,
oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here is first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
so they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's going to have a Ravens first down. They needed 4. They got 8. And they convert on fourth down.
First down.
They'll come up now for second down. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So it's a win here for the Texans. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.